Okay, so let's see if I can remember to do it this time. I mean, obviously, if I'm thinking about it now, I obviously did. So my low yesterday was, I'll say my low yesterday was the fact that there was a new episode of America's Got Talent this week. I mean, I kind of knew that, but yeah, I guess. I mean, it took until like yesterday afternoon for me to remember that, so that sort of kind of bummed me out. My high for the day yesterday, actually, I had two highs. The first was knowing that Eric Andre is going to be the newest guest on Hot Ones tomorrow. I can't believe today's already Hump Day. Happy Hump Day, everybody. And the other thing is, and this is something I really wasn't expecting, AMPHIBIA'S coming back this Friday evening, which I have a few things to say about that, to say the least. So once again, good morning and happy Hump Day, everybody. So I guess, what am I talking? I forgot my act of kindness. See again, that's why I never really want to do something like this, because I'm thinking I'm going to forget something. So I guess my act of kindness yesterday, well, I don't know if this would count as an act of kindness, but last night there was because my family's been sort of like on a group text message chat type thing on our phones. And, we're pretty much all saying thanks to each other, pretty much all saying who did what. And then I had mentioned that my aunt / godmother was the MVP of this weekend, which, yeah, she was. So, and fun fact, she's actually the one who inspired the low-high act of kindness. So thank you to my aunt. Right. So, where do we begin? Let's start with Hot Ones. Okay. I don't really know much about Eric Andre outside of the fact that he's an entertainer, as well as the fact that he does have a show on Adult Swim, which, I'll be honest, I've never even watched before. But then again, why would I watch live action on Cartoon Network? There's a reason why it failed back in the late 2000s. Why would I do it? Why? Why would I subject myself to that? As well as the fact that Eric Andre has actually been on Hot Ones before. I mean, I think, until things start settling in and, they're able to do more with the format, I think what's going to happen is there's going to be a previous guest, say the Bert Kreischer's, the Tom Segura's, in this case, Eric Andre. And then they're going to have probably someone new the next week. So, this week we get Eric Andre, who's been on Hot Ones previously. So next week we'll get somebody different, I suppose. Right. So, yeah, I think it should still be fun. I think, actually, fun fact, I've never seen Eric Andre's episode of Hot Ones either. It's actually I know it's a particularly old episode. I mean, yeah, I'm a Hot Ones fan, but I don't need to see every episode to consider myself a fan. Because seriously, there's lots of Hot Ones episodes I haven't seen, to be perfectly honest. I mean, the first full season I've seen from start to finish on a weekly basis as it was premiering was season 5. And, it's been that way. I mean, I've seen a lot of, I've even seen reruns of old episodes. I mean, again, some of my favorite episodes were before, season 5, the Adam Richmond, Terry Crews, Guy Fieri, Neil deGrasse Tyson. The list goes on and on. But I've never actually seen Eric Andre's episode outside the fact that it's supposed to be one of the best, which actually does kind of make me more curious about it. As well as the fact that it garnered the famous saying, Tanisha, where are you at? So, was it? Or Tashani, where are you at? I forget. I forget what the name is, but yeah, so that happened. Now with that out of the way, let's get to the thing I really want to talk about. The fact that Amphibia is coming back this week, this Friday. I cannot wait. In a way, it's sort of reminiscent of how Disney actually put the very first episode of Amphibia on a Friday. I forget if it was on the YouTube channel first or if they premiered it. Actually, hold on a second. I'm looking up something right now. Hold on one moment. Okay, the original air date. Okay, yeah. So they didn't put it on TV until Monday, June 17th, but 2019 that is. But they did post it on like that Friday before. So yeah, the fact that the newest episode of Amphibia, which is kicking off season 2, is airing this Friday, it's reminiscent of that, and it's awesome. Now, the format's going to be like this. Like all the other episodes of Season 1, Season 2 will consist of an episode which comprises of 2 11-minute shorts. Pretty much what they did for all of Season 1 a year ago, with the exception of, the mid-season finale and the season finale. Now, where it's different this time is they're actually airing these episodes weekly. Now, I both like and I don't like it at the same time. Let's start with how, I do sort of, I'll start with I already did the low high. How about I do it again? So, what I don't like about it is, we do have to wait another week to see the next episode, to see what happens next. And that may not be a problem if, let's say, that the episode ends sort of like on a slice of life note, which quite a few episodes of season 1 ended up doing. But if it ends on sort of like a cliffhanger, that's where, I don't want to wait another week. I want to see it next. And that's why I really like the format they had last year, because yeah, we banged through season 1 like that. But at the very least, if we wanted to see what happened next, at least we only had to wait like a mere 24 hours before we saw the next one. Unless that episode aired on a Thursday, in which case you have to wait until that next Monday to be able to watch it. But it was still really convenient. Again, it's sort of a toss in the air. I'm willing to wait. It's a little presumptuous for me to say that these episodes are going to be good because I haven't even seen any of them yet. But, I'm willing to wait a week in between each episode if, it's pretty good. And don't misunderstand me, I really do plan on doing more Thoughts on Amphibia episodes again, just like I did last year. But I'm a little bit worried. Well, yeah, worried, concerned, let's say that. I'm a little concerned that nostalgia and excitement may potentially cloud my judgment and therefore not give the most appropriate, thoughts or review of that episode. Because, again, by all accounts, I'm excited Amphibia is coming back. If you guys remember a year ago, I talked about every single episode that aired. So, yeah, of course I'm going to do it again. And the fact that we have to wait almost a year after the first season ended before season 2 begins, great. It's still, it wasn't quite a whole year. I think the season 1 finale aired, literally 51 weeks. Or, yeah, it was July 18th, 2019, when the season 1 finale aired. And July 11th of this year, that season 2 is premiering. So, yeah, literally almost a year. And in fact, a week from this Friday, it will be a year. So, happy early 1 year anniversary of the season 1 finale of Amphibia, I guess. Right. So, with that said, yes, I'm happy. Yes, I'm excited. Of course, I'm going to be talking about it. In fact, you can expect every Saturday from now on to consist of my thoughts on, that episode. I mean, I'm hoping I'm able to do a good job. I mean, I thought last year I did one reason why I feel like, that's another reason why I'm a little upset that they're waiting, a week between each episode. Because, again, I give my thoughts almost like that for, every episode. And because I constantly had to be watching it to make, it kept me on my toes, is what I'm trying to say. This case, I don't really know. Again, maybe I'm being a little bit overly worried about this. Because, again, I'm worried I'm going to let all the excitement, nostalgia, all that, ruin what I'm trying to do. But I think it should be, I'm hoping it's good. I'd be very disappointed if this season ended up being disappointed. I mean, the way I see it, I think they're probably going to do like they did for Avatar: The Last Airbender, where it's going to be, well, for the most part, a season a year, with the exception of season 3, which they made that span of 2 years, which, why would you do that? Well, I know why, because we've got to have money. But, yeah. So, I'm guessing if there's going to be, because I'm looking at the information right now. There's going to be 5 episodes of season 2 that are going to be airing weekly. So, July 11th, July 18th, July 25th, August 1st, and August 8th. So, 5 episodes. Presumably, if there's going to be 20 episodes a season, we're looking at probably, it might actually be Thanksgiving by the time the whole season comes to a close. Unless they really want to spread it out, which I kind of hope they don't, because I want to be sort of on the ball when it comes to talking about my thoughts. Again, maybe I'm overthinking this a little bit too much. Either way, I'm excited. I love talking about Amphibia, if talking about it now is any indication. And I can't wait to, get on with this new season. All that we have left to do now is wait until, Friday evening. Actually, what time is it going to be airing on Friday? And here's another thing that makes me kind of worried. I haven't seen any trailer for season 2. I mean, I've seen artwork. I've seen a lot of people give theories on it. Seriously, if you think I'm the only one on the internet talking about Amphibia, oh no. Lots of people have had so many theories on how season 2 is going to go down. The only reason why I haven't came up with any theories is because, just like what the Grand Line Review said about it, it's one thing if you get a theory wrong. What if you get it right? You could potentially be ruining it for yourself. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, if you get the theory right, you get bragging rights, but you kind of also ruin it for yourself. So, bit of a double-edged sword there. Either way, I'm excited. Can't wait to talk about it. And, yeah. Can it be Friday yet, please? Anyway, I don't really have much else in the realm of anything to talk about. I mean, everything else seems pretty stable. I mean, although I did see a Facebook post from the owner of Peas Macarons saying how, they've been selling out nonstop, which is honestly the best kind of problem you can have. But lots of people are complaining that they're not getting any, which, hey, listen, I made my trek there at least once. I'm good for a while. If I want to go again, I'll make the necessary planning for it. I'm just saying. But trust me, if you've already had Peas Macarons, you guys are already in the know. If you haven't had them yet, don't worry. It'll be worth the wait. Just be patient. Like, favorite, share, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on social media platforms. Turn on notifications on YouTube. I am home. I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful hump day. And remember, if you guys want to talk, channel me here to the London ear. And I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.